just need one, dude. Just one. Anybody could do it. It's a spike.
So 3. So if it's 3, it's gonna mess you up.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
All right. Ready? No, it's too many. Just one. Ready?
I'm laughing. I'm done.
Covering your face with the mic.
Yeah, look.
Come on. This is not the amateur hour. This is Cafecito time. Welcome everybody to the Cafecito time podcast. Inhale
the good stuff. Exhale
the bad stuff. This is the coffee we sipping on. Cafecito time coffee. You know where to go. Chingo the merch.
Leave a comment below if you already got yours. I want to know what you think. Let me know if you have the red pill blend or if you have the Cafecito time, which this one was cinnamon pecan.
Cinnamon pecan, baby. Hoodies already selling. So if you ordered your hoodie, we're about to get it out to you. But hey, welcome everybody.
Where can I get the hoodies?
You can go to chingothemerch.com right now and you can order your hoodie. I do have a show.
Are you bringing them to the pop-up real quick?
If we have enough left over.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And if they sell out.
Because you just put them up and they already started selling.
So the pop-up in Houston, in town, is this Saturday coming up. We just added 2 new vendors. So shout out to them. A CBD company. Mm-hmm. And you just got to go. All right.
Y'all, can I tell y'all a funny story about the CBD people? Can I tell that story?
It might be. Look, we're gonna have a pop up at Kobo's, and I don't want Kobo's to hear this story and be like, I can't have that in my property.
But that was a decision that you have to make on your own.
All right, tell it. Disclaimer.
Meanwhile,
I think El Bolillo might sponsor my Houston Improv show coming up. While you tell your story, go ahead, baby.
Well, this CBD company, which will be at the pop-up, I actually met him because he was next to me at another pop-up, and we got to talking, and he's very informative, by the way. So that's where I'm getting at. He's very informative. You can pretty much know like anything he tells you, anything you need to know about whatever he sells. He pretty much is nerd alert about it, right? Anyway, he was at another market that I did next to my friend this time, and my friend had never tried CBD gummies.
Was it Delta 8?
I think it was Delta 8, so it does have some THC, right?
It's like a different version.
Yeah. So they thought, oh, what's the big deal? One, they hadn't had anything to eat, so let's go there, okay?
And they probably don't smoke or consume.
My friend and her mother have never done any type of drug. Okay.
They decided to do it at a
So they decided like, oh, let me try this. Might like calm us down, blah, blah, blah.
It'll be fun.
And so next thing you know, my friend she's like running to my booth, and she looks like yellow, just like white, like she saw a ghost. And I'm
panicked.
Like, oh my God. I said, what's going on? And so she's like, my mom took one of those gummies and the ambulance just got here for her. And I said, what? I said, well, why would your mom take a gummy? She's like, I don't know. We wanted to kind of try it. And I was like, oh my God. Gummy? So basically what I think happened, her mom did end up going to the hospital. It caused like palpitations to her.
Yeah, panic, anxiety.
I think she had a panic panic / maybe an anxiety attack is what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like they got nervous maybe, and then on an empty stomach, but it was trippy because I said, wow, y'all have never tried drugs before and y'all decide to try it on this day. It was kind of funny though. It wasn't funny then because my friend's mom is a little bit older. You know what I'm saying? We were more stressed out and like worried about her. But after, it was we were joking, like make sure you don't give,
Marisol was like, enjoy responsibly.
Yeah. Make sure you don't eat it, don't give a gummy to mama, anymore, at the next. But anyway, that's the story about them. But
hey, mama sound like she ready to go on tour.
Know what I'm saying?
And act a fool.
That was a CBD gummy too. That wasn't even regular stuff.
Yeah. I know. That
wasn't even the good stuff.
Yeah. That's crazy. That stuff you can get in California. And guess what? I'm going to California. And I'm not going to bring nothing back, TSA. You heard me? Y'all can go through my luggage all you want. But when I go to Brea Improv February 8th, I'm not, even if people hand me stuff, I'm going to flush it down the toilet because we don't promote.
Flush it down your system?
I'm going to flush it down my system. February 10th, Burbank, California. One time when we did that club, the only time I did flappers in Burbank, we were staying in North Hollywood.
This is ghetto vibes, y'all. Y'all got to hear this story.
Well, what's ghetto is we didn't really have childcare, but Daddy had a show, and that was like our last show before we had to fly out. So basically, we were checking out of the Airbnb we were at for the entire month, and that night, long story short,
we were staying at a hotel nearby so that we could catch the flight because it was really early in the morning. We had.
So basically, the kids were in the green room. That's the whole point.
It was hilarious.
It's like literally, I had Penny, who was like a year old, or not even.
Yeah, maybe she was going to turn a year old because we were there in June, and we were coming back home to celebrate Mickey's birthday and her birthday.
Yeah, and we're wrapping up our Cali trip. But Cali always shows a lot of love. I got some podcasts lined up while I'm out there. Studio time lined up. Man, I'm going to be at food trucks. I'm going to be like hella promoting my shows, my tours.
Please do.
Because we have Houston coming up and El Bolillo. They got how many locations? 3, 4? They got 4 locations. And I believe they're very interested.
Other side.
Show the locations.
Is it the same?
The logo?
There's more on the other side.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the same one.
Wayside.
I think it's the same
it's the same ones. But anyway, I'm pretty sure Ed Bolillo want to sponsor my Houston Improv shows February 23rd, 24th.
He will eat pan dulce on stage.
I will literally wear a concha on my shirt.
Oh my God, imagine if they made a concha shirt that said Bolillo on it. They need to make merch.
We need to do a collab. Speaking of conchas on your chest, did you see Natasha Leggero? How you say her name?
Leggero. Leggero.
Excusez-moi, mon frère. Monsieur. Natasha Leggero. Ghislaine Maxwell.
Hey, none of that was useful. We went to what do you call it?
We went to Paris.
When we went to Paris, I was like, "So will you be able to translate?" He's like, "No." I was like, "What?"
We had just did Italy, so my mind was still on Italian.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, this Natasha.
Tell them what happened with Natasha.
Leggero. Okay, so she's a comedian. Apparently, she's kind of big. I just don't know any of her stuff. Basically, Bert Kreischer.
She went shirtless on stage.
So yeah, she took off her shirt and she showed everything. And this is after Bert Kreischer brought her up at the Hollywood Improv. So it hit TMZ.
She was just trying to follow him.
Yeah. It hit TMZ and sex sells, I guess. But I guess people, I don't know. The crowd, they looked like they were pretty into it. I think they were kind of shocked.
I mean, I get it. I get it because Bert Kreischer always takes off his shirt. So why not if a female comedian came on and took off her shirt? You know what I'm saying? Why is that looked at different?
Yeah, well, I think I think she lowered her value for views. That's what I think.
No,
that's my red pill take. That is my red pill take.
I think she was thirsty.
Fine. This is what it is.
No, it was a joke, comedian.
Yeah, no, it's fine, but she you don't think it was strategic? All right, this is what I'm gonna have to do.
Of course, I have to follow. Okay, she's having to follow Bert Kreischer. 1, 2. Bert Kreischer is known for taking off his shirt. 3, you know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, why can't I do the same thing that he does on stage? Which is funny, right? Double standard, which I get it, I don't see boobs any more sexual because after having children and you use them for breastfeeding, to me, now it's sad, but I see that as food supply now. So I don't see this is for food. So before I started,
these are lunch kids.
Yeah, exactly. Before I viewed breast as sexual. Now I just see them as this is my food supplies. This is how I fed my kid. I mean, my child was hungry. I just would go sit somewhere, put a shirt over, and I'd feed them. They weren't acting good. Come on, get your boob.
Hey, that's
electrolytes.
Exactly.
That's a real good way to sell out a theater tour, though, because they're gonna be like, hey, "Are you gonna pull them out?
She gonna pull them out?
Are you gonna pull them out?
Is that your opening joke?"
Hey, yeah. Dudes stand there with their money so you gonna do the whole show before they buy the ticket. How much of the show I'm gonna be able to see? Is this only for the grand finale? Thank you.
Is this the beginning of it? Is there more to this?
Wait,
I will say
I gotta sit through all your jokes.
Now I want to go watch her comedy. I'm curious now to see if she's funny, because imagine being funny and doing that on stage. I mean,
Yeah, her tour about to be sold out.
Well, her husband's Moshe Kasher. They're both comedians, and so like what they'll do is like they do date invites and stuff at the end of their shows when they do their tour.
oh, that's
So they do
hilarious. I
different
bet
things,
that's funny.
But yeah,
Imagine a house of a husband and wife comedian.
Imagine you going on stage. It is called Are We Still Friends Tour. Chingobling.com. Get your tickets now.
I'm not funny though, so
Yeah, you are. You just naturally
can't.
do a
funny.
live Cafecito time.
yeah.
You naturally funny.
And then Jerry leaves a comment below.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jerry and Concrete and their whole crew, Christian Zaragoza and everybody that came with them. They performed in Pasadena, Texas, a super cool spot, man. It's called Winners, and the crowd was great. I did a guest spot. I've been itching to get back on stage, so it's real nice to be get the feedback and be out with the people.
Yeah.
On that side of town, and that was super cool because Jerry and Concrete kept trying to find like an equivalent to like, okay, so this is kind of like Houston, but it's not. But like, what is Pasadena? Like, tell me about the crowd. And they found out. They learned. It's like,
So what is the equivalent, babe? Well, what did they figure?
It's hard. Well, Concrete basically said he's like, oh, kind of like Bakersfield or Oxnard. Like he's like hardworking, blue collar people. You know.
I think Oxnard is so suburban though. Like no.
Well, he might have said Bakersfield, but Oxnard got a lot of hood.
Bakersfield's been hitting you up a lot on your comments to get over.
Well, you're there.
Yeah, I think
You're there the 10th, right?
I don't remember the dates, but
Oh no, is that in April?
I don't know the dates.
That's in April. I'm
yeah.
sorry, it's April.
Yeah.
just got Burbank.
So we have
It's
Covina.
Burbank. It's
We have
Burbank.
Covina like April 6th, April 7th.
Yeah.
And then a couple of days off, which you're probably trying to fill at the Hollywood Improv. So, you know what I'm saying? And then
You're gonna take your shirt off too, babe.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe.
What
I
if
just
you got
need to eat more of these.
super ripped, like abs of steel, and then you just perform with no shirt on? Theo Hoover should come out with no shirt on and just a blazer.
Yeah, but it's not funny. With the abs, it's not funny. They're just like, oh,
It's got to be a
now
good.
you gonna throw it at me like that?
Yeah.
But he should do like a no. You do no shirt underneath his, and there you go. And wear a little elephant thong.
The elephant tea back.
An elephant thong.
¿Cómo se llama? What is it called? The elephant's thing? Trunk?
The trunk.
You know what I'm saying?
What was I going to tell you? So yesterday, while you were working, I got on Netflix, and I've been obsessed. Well, I think it's HBO Max. Actually, it's not Netflix. It just started raining.
Live in the studio, more rain.
So I found this documentary that I've been watching. It's called Natalia.
Natalia Speaks.
Natalia Speaks, something like that. So I guess this story way back when, right? This is like an ongoing story. Way back when these parents adopted her, they claimed she was really an adult and she was like creepy and was really not a kid. They claimed she had pubic hair when she went to the doctor's office. I mean, I said the correct word.
Yeah.
I didn't say it.
I mean, you know.
She said that she was an adult. Bro, why did she put this little 7-year-old, got her an apartment because she said she was evil, trying to kill them
In the hood.
and put her in the hood. They went
By herself.
now she's telling the story, y'all. She's telling the story like from her mouth and her version, and they're out there at the house where she kept her at in Lafayette, right?
The apartment, yeah.
The apartment, and there's like gunshots as she's sitting out there. She's like, yeah, I think it's time to go. And they're trying to like film.
So she was a little girl standing there by herself, and then they even cut the power off on her. And she's disabled, so she needs like special shoes and assistance.
She's a little person.
And they had her on the second floor. So second floor, no special shoes, no assistance, by herself. Crazy. And then they interviewed her adoptive dad, who was trying to be like, oh no, I'm a victim too, because he's like, it was my wife that was mentally abusing both of us, you the kid and me the adult.
The funny thing is, Chingo's like, man, I don't know why she be watching that.
Yeah,
it sounds
I know
like you know
every
more
detail.
about than she knows.
I'm fire at explaining, my boy. I'm fire at explaining.
Hey, but listen, you came home and you were like, what the and I was like, isn't this trippy, man?
Because like a week ago, I caught the version where this little kid is really an adult and she's scamming and she's like sinister and she's trying to poison the family and all that. I had caught that version on that episode like a week ago. And then I come home from filming and stuff yesterday, and then I get the re-up and it's like, oh no, she was a kid all along. Now she's an adult.
She's barely going to be 20. And at that time, when she was 7, she was trying to claim that she was 24. And she was claiming that this little girl was like, so that mom that adopted her found some loophole where she was able to re-age her legally. And it wasn't like even like true. None of it was true. And this poor girl just went her entire life. Like she said, she was robbed of her childhood because this whole time, this lady just kept abusing her and would make her, the way she would manipulate her to record on the phone, to say certain things she wanted her to say was so trippy. And it's just like, I'm waiting for this lady to come out and give her side, but it seems like she hasn't come out. The dad that adopted her is kind of talking, but he's so dramatic. It's like, princess, just stop. Like, I can't deal with you.
He was like, literally, I can't. I cannot. I literally cannot.
Like, just like that. And then he starts crying. I'm in. And that's it. That's it. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
What it was, and then he jumped in his little convertible. What it was is he didn't want to incriminate himself. And he knew, like, yo, I'm kind of like an accomplice, it looks like.
It was, I don't know. That was really trippy. I can't wait to get to the end because I'm just curious as to, by the way, it's a trial still currently happening. So basically there hasn't been neither one of them have gone to jail for this, by the way. And they ruined this little girl's life.
And I think she's going to sue.
He was acquitted.
She's going to sue now for like abandonment, neglect, and some other stuff.
So how does that work, though? How are they doing the trial and then this comes out? Doesn't this sway, like, the court at all?
Public opinion, for real.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of trial, like if it's going to be jury.
I don't know what it is now, but they already went to court once and neither one got nothing. They got away with this whole thing. This poor little girl from Ukraine was adopted. Then she said at the orphanage that she was in Ukraine, bro, they put some kind of like stuff in her, like they injected her with something. And then all she said she remembers is some kind of like
somebody came
rag
from behind
like this and put it on her face.
So there's no telling. And then they would try to like scare the kids.
That's crazy.
In the Ukraine.
It'd be trippy if the judge is like, hey, I saw you on Netflix.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Just try to.
It was really sad. It's really sad to see her like, oh, and then this damn lady that adopted her is so wicked. She's got to wear special shoes. And this lady like hides her shoes and her walker. When they have pictures of her, when they found her, because they finally, somebody, who called the cops?
Like the neighbors were like, why is this little girl by herself dirty? And
yeah, they finally called the cops. She had run out of food. Mind you, she had to figure out pretty much, in her words, she said, what I would need to figure out right now as an adult, I had to figure out at 8. Like, so she had to figure out how to go get groceries, bro. She had to go figure out how to, like, you know what I'm saying? She'd have to put out the trash. In the picture they found her, she's all like scratched up, probably from not being able to reach anything. So she probably like scratched herself, right? And then
the crazy thing is, like, maybe because they had her age legally changed to where it's like, oh no, we adopted her, and I know she looks like a kid, but she's an adult.
Yeah, that's
and
what
that way they could be like.
And this lady went and lived in Canada,
crazy, bro,
and just dropped her off, said peace out, and went to go live in Canada.
Marisol, let me ask you something because the people want to know, since we are live on multiple platforms. Shout out to everybody listening.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous for the question.
Ready? Look, everywhere I go, a lot of times people be like, I'm a fan of your wife. Why is she not here? Da, 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 da. So which cities you think you'll be able to make it to on this tour? What could people expect? Are you going to be able to handle Theo Juve on the road? Do you think he's going to, you're going to keep him in check?
And Theo Juve's going to sleep in the room with us because I don't trust him.
God damn.
I want to make sure he he doesn't impregnate any groupie.
Oh my God. He's fixed.
He's fixed.
He has the third eye. He controls the third eye, and he gives himself the self vasectomy, and then he can reverse it. Yeah, because right now there's too many additives and all the the supply chain of the prophylactics.
He evolved as a human.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of like some toxic shit like that, who's that little boy that boxer that was having beef with De La Hoya?
Ryan Garcia.
Okay, I think he pretty much, his wife gave birth. He announced the birth of his child, and then this boy just turns around and says, "I'm divorcing her," and announces his divorce. So day one, he announces the pregnant.
How long were they married?
I have no idea.
So one day he's like, "Check out my new baby." Next
and
day,
the next day, "I'm divorcing."
Deuce out the roof.
He's like, I didn't like the way you delivered my baby. Shit.
He's like, on to the next one.
Can you believe that? I was like, what is happening here? I was like, this is so wrong in so many ways. You could have at least waited like a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, let her recover. Let her like come home to the baby. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they did a DNA test. He just hasn't announced it.
Oh, no, I don't think so. That plot twist.
TMZ, where you at?
Yeah.
Juan with the plot twist.
No, I don't think so. I'd hope not. Damn, that'd be fucked up because he did announce it that was his child, and then the next day he announces that, you know.
Did he delete the child photo?
I don't know. That was TMZ where I saw it. So
that was
it was a gossip news, you know.
Juan MZ.
I have no idea. So then, you know, I don't know if they've changed it or not from there. So, but I just thought about that right now when you said he third eye and keeping him away from groupies. I don't know which dates I will be at for this year. I know I'm for sure I'll be at the Houston Improv. I'd like to go back to San Diego because my girlfriend lives there. For sure I'm probably going to be at that one.
Mic Drop Comedy Club. Shout out to California Burritos.
Yes, which we found a place here though.
There's a place here? Okay, we got to
remember?
Go. Okay.
We did already, babe. Next to the
that place. Yeah. I got to try it again.
Mm-hmm. What?
Because just my memory of the food, I was like, did I order a burrito? Did it have fries?
We shared it. And we had burrito and it had fries. Okay. It totally had fries.
Maybe it took me a while to get to the fries part.
Maybe it did take us a while. They didn't have that many fries in it.
All that jujitsu is giving Chingo like CTE and shit.
I haven't gone, dude. I've been on the grind. I've been doing 2 a days work-wise. Like admin in the morning and then trying to be creative at night. But packages
skills pay the bills.
And we bombarded, man. I don't know how to feel about this, but Theo Juve's merch is doing really well. Unexpectedly well. Better than I like.
Chingo's getting in
You haven't used as Theo Juve introduced. Wait, has he shown his new chain?
No, where is it? Do you have it?
It's in the trunk.
Okay, so look, Juve's gonna upload. He's gonna show off his chain that he got a new piece. Purchased thanks to everyone supporting the merch. So we gotta go pick up some merch after this and ship out the rest. So thank you.
And I will have a pop-up February 3rd for Galentine's Day off of Navigation, guys. Come out there. I will have new hoodies too. They are Valentine's Day related, but they're super duper cute.
Over there off of Navigation.
So stop by, say hi. And if you saw this live, come say, hey, I have promo code Thanks15 and you'll get a discount on your purchase.
You know what I'm saying? Holla for $1.
Holla for $1.
You know what I'm saying? Get you that 15%. So yeah, I got
taxes.
Yeah, so this tour got to be successful. Super excited about all the dates. We're working on some. Check this out in the comments. We're working on going to some places that I haven't really gone to probably either ever or in a few years. So, for example, y'all tap in. Let me know what markets. We're thinking about Detroit. We're thinking about Toledo. We're thinking about Fort Wayne, Indiana, Washington, D.C., Atlanta. Milwaukee's already set. So we're going there for sure.
Denver's been hitting you up too. I don't know if you have Denver.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna hit them up.
It sounds like we're probably gonna have a little huddle after this.
Huddle for sure.
A quick little huddle.
But this tour is gonna be big this year, guys. This tour's
new material. Yeah, new material. Everywhere. We're cranking up the heat.
And we're going to a lot of new places this year that we haven't been in the last couple of years.
And we got a lot of new fans. Juan gives us all the updates on the data. And basically, based on the way he's working the content and uploading to YouTube and the formats and the content, everything, the young demographic has shot up in my percentage. You know what I'm saying? Like it's passed up these youngsters. I guess these youngsters, maybe they were in diapers when I started.
I think their parents were probably your fans, and now they're old enough to watch, maybe.
Or they're just catching wind by some of this good content we're giving them.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, by the way, guys, if you want to book Chingo for anything, right, whether it be a private party or whatever, there is a button on his website to do so. So I get all of those requests, and we got a request for a quinceañera, right? And while we're not against him, there's nothing. We're not like bougie like that. You know what I'm saying? If the money is right, everything's negotiable. Everything's negotiable, right?
In this economy, everything
is negotiable. Okay, everything's for sale. But the funny thing is that the way the request came in, Juan, it was the child that's turning 15 that's the fan. And I said, I read it and I was telling him, I was like, I can't imagine this little 15-year-old girl has any clue who you are. If anything, you're going to be for the parents and the parents' friends, not for her and her friends. They're going to be like, who's this guy performing? What is he even doing?
Yeah, what am I doing?
Why is
they
he
want
here?
Me to do? Hey, wait. Hey, when they played Hey, wait, though, at Winters, when I came out, I never come out to that song. And I didn't even get with the DJ. I was just doing a guest spot. And that Hey, wait came on. Boy, people, I don't know. It's either the bass was hitting a certain way or that was a hood crowd because they were just like, they were like.
That was definitely a hood crowd.
It was a hood crowd. I had to get crunk with one person.
Those were the real peeps, though.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that other ones aren't, but the hood peeps
they had fun.
Like,
they were like, they were buying concrete shots. They sent him a plate of wings. That boy got a lot of love out here.
He got like 7 shots on stage.
A lot of love.
He got like 3 beers. They're like, chug it, no, chug it.
Because me, I'm quick to be like, oh man, hold on, man, I'm performing, I'm good, man. I got to finish this one.
Or they'll come ask me. The waiters will come ask me. They're like, hey, someone's trying to buy Chingo a shot. Do I? And I'm like, okay, this one's fine. And then they'll come back to me, and I'll be like, how many no, just take some water up there. Don't make it look like a real shot. He's like, yeah, I won't charge him. I was like, okay, don't charge him. And then it'll be at someone else. I'm like, okay, he's got water. Listen, I'm like counting. All right, 1 tequila, water. Okay, the next one can be tequila.
And before you know it, Chingo's all jacked up. Chingo's like, hey, where am I?
You know, Juan's like,
wrap it up, bro. Come on, man.
I am not recording.
Hey,
I am not releasing
Juan's got the whiteboard.
5 minutes, bro.
like the ring girls.
Come on, man.
Yeah, like.
Hey, when Hoover hits the stage, he got to have some chick putting pedals so he can walk.
Oh my God, that has to happen.
He come up like Cat Williams.
For sure. Where's that big mink coat? Where's this big
upstairs?
Mink coat? Yeah,
it's in the winter clothes.
Yeah, that jacket we found at a thrifting.
Which one? Oh, that mink. Oh. Yeah, I don't know where that one is.
It's in the costume bin.
Like at my mom's? Mm-hmm. Okay.
That mink coat, we went thrifting for, I think it was for a music video. And we saw it there and I was like, oh my God, that jacket is a must. We have to have
that.
The
sad thing is that it was women's cut and it fit me kind of nice. I think this was some old lady's mink.
I think it was some.
I'm like, it's mine now.
Because if you don't do thrifting, you got to go thrifting, guys, in like the River Oaks.
If you got short arms,
Goodwills, and they got some good stuff in there, and that's where we found that nice little mink coat. I think we paid like $50
If you got arms like Natalia.
Oh. I was not expecting that.
He was like, I was on board until you said that. Damn.
Damn, why you gotta do her like that?
I mean, I'm the punchline. I'm making fun of myself. Oh man, but yeah. So we're working today.
Yeah,
we juggling. Before we got to pick up the kiddos, and
they have swim today.
Yeah, hopefully I make it to jiu-jitsu. I don't know because I got a lot of work to do, but we'll see.
But anyway, so Cafecito time, guys. If y'all are not a Cafecito time fan, come on over, join us, get you some coffee, get you some merch.
This one ain't out yet.
Oh, this one's not out yet? Is this for the tour only? Probably.
That might be when we bust them out. It might have to be t-shirts by that point. I don't know.
With this crazy ass weather, one day we're cold, one day it's freezing, one day it's like cover your plants, and now it's like hot and humid outside.
Let me tell my people who is this right here? Instagram?
Yeah.
Instagram. I'm about to log off, but this is Cafecito Time Podcast. Y'all can tune in on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Tell them share the flyer with everybody. The dates, the tour dates, tour dates, the flyer, everything.
Yeah, thanks for all the shares. Please spread the word. We have the pop up this Saturday, and I just got my old YouTube back, so y'all be on the lookout. Peace.
Wait, we're also
you can
participating in a fashion show this Saturday. So I won't be at the pop-up until later, but we are a part of the Texans fashion show, so it's kind of cool. And both of our girls will be walking the runway. So our big baby and our little baby, not the baby, but the middle baby, will be walking the runway. So I can't wait to see it. Hopefully I don't tear up as I watch both of them come down.
Take a lot of pictures.
For sure.
Take a lot of pictures. I'm sure Mickey will be excited that my old YouTube is back because for her acting and stuff, she wanted to put on her resume that she was in a short film and she was in a music video, these little parts or whatever. And she'd be like, Dad, I can't find that one music video. What's it called? And I was like, it's gone. It's on my old channel. And Juan gave us the good news. I went over there to film last night. He's like, hey, dude, look at this. I think your old channel.
How'd you come across it, Juan? Just randomly?
No, so I was looking through his dates on, like, because we wanted to go over like captions or whatever, and I was looking over the dates, and what's the second date y'all got?
Burbank
uploaded a video that has like the best of Chingo or something, and it was all on that channel, and I was like, wait a second. He's like, what channel? And I was like, who the fuck is impersonating Chingo? And I clicked on it, and I went to it, and I was like,
this looked like
oh shit, this is his. And I was like, wait a minute, CBD TV, okay. And so I took it, and then I like signed in on mine, and then I followed it so I wouldn't lose it. And then when I followed it, as soon as he walked in, I was like, bro, your channel's back, so we gotta figure out how we can merge.
And I wonder
it.
how long it's been back, and we just didn't know.
I think it's been back for a while, because I mean, usually a band like that is like because I know
a year?
I know on Instagram it took a year for him to get monetized because of the other stuff, but like. That one probably like it was so many strikes. They're like, dude, you're done. But for like a year, and then probably came back.
Oh, because you know what I was thinking. Oh, by the way, you said that Burbank posted something on YouTube.
No, on their
ticketing link at the bottom, they have
embedded a YouTube video.
Well, what I'm saying is they're really good about continuously promoting. Because if I tell y'all the amount of emails I get from them every time there's a show or there's an open audition or there's open mic night. I get so many emails from them. I'm like, damn, you will not know if someone's coming to their club. So if you're out in California, Brea, February 8th, and Burbank, February 10th.
Correct. We'll see you guys.
Bye.
Thank you. ChingoTheMerch.com, and then all tour tickets at ChingoBling.com. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Peace.
Or ApparelTX.com.